Dr. Shante Lyon says his success as a teacher, principal, and school district leader are all thanks to his parents, whom he credits with instilling in him a love for education.
And they planted the seed to be a teacher in my head at a very early age.
But he says things are different now. Educators today are facing insurmountable obstacles.
Teachers aren't being trained in traditional teacher training programs coming out of undergrad about the psychology, about how to teach when fearing for one's life.
He's talking about the growing number of school shootings, including the latest here at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, which left 19 children and 2 teachers dead. Lyon says teachers now have to focus not just on teaching children, but also on keeping them out of danger.
It's a phenomenally impossible thought to add that pressure on teachers when teaching and learning in itself during these times is very difficult.
So difficult that many teachers, including Lyons, have decided to leave the profession.
I start mourning the day I left the classroom.
America's schools are now facing what's being called a catastrophic shortage of teachers. It is especially serious here in Texas, with hundreds of vacancies in districts across the state as kids return to the classroom. Around 8,600 teachers retired in fiscal year 2021. That's up by about 1,000 from the year before, according to data from the Texas Education Agency. To make matters worse, a whopping 66% of educators throughout the state said they'd recently considered leaving their jobs. That is according to a survey this year by the Texas American Federation of Teachers. After 40 years, El Paso resident Norma De La Rosa traded in her classroom for this office and a new title, but says she's sticking with the profession.
I've seen a lot of changes from when I first began as a beginning teacher back in the late 70s to when I retired 5 years ago.
As president of the El Paso Teachers Association, De La Rosa helps teachers in the wake of tragedy like the mass shooting at an El Paso area Walmart in 2019.
We had teachers whose students were also, they were there or were close to that area. And so it did take an effect on them.
That included one El Paso teacher who was inside Walmart during the shooting, escaped, and then moved to Uvalde only to be on lockdown at a school near Robb Elementary during the tragedy there.
I can imagine what he went through. I can imagine all of the memories flooding back about what he and his daughter experienced while they were here in El Paso, only to move someplace thinking that, we're good here, and then to have it happen again.
With the new school year underway, De La Rosa says she worries about her students.
We have always told our students that if nowhere else, school is a safe place.
She's also concerned about her teachers.
Even the teachers are finding it very hard to convince themselves that it's safe right now because they are looking over their shoulder.
And they're not alone. 9 out of 10 Texas school employees worry about a shooting happening at their campus. That's according to survey results released by the Texas chapter of the American Federation of Teachers. De La Rosa hopes new security measures like more video cameras, a new screening process for visitors, and a clear bag requirement will help make everyone safer. De La Rosa says she has no plans to leave the profession. She says she'll keep fighting for students and teachers and urging state lawmakers to have their backs.
Put our schools first, put our children first, and do what is needed to keep our schools safe.